are live. Welcome to all of you joining on that team display. To all of you who are going to be joining this on demand, this is a Friday endurance game. My name is Lottie Sorrell. I'm going to be taking you through the next 45 minutes of fun. This one is one of my favorites. We're not supposed to have them, but you know what? We do. It is 45 minutes, medium pace, medium resistance in places, and then we turn it up every so often to start to fatigue the muscles a little bit in that long form. If you're used to some of our other sessions, our fast and fun, our strength-based sessions, this one's gonna feel a little bit different. For the first 2/3, 3/4 maybe, of today's session, it's gonna feel relatively doable. It's in that last little section that we start to get that compound effort, however. So I wanna see that hype, I wanna see that energy all the way through, and we're gonna do that via our emojis. At any point, I want you to send those off. Fuel yourself up, fuel your teammates up. Team, I'm gonna start that playlist. As I do, I want you to drop every single bit of resistance off your bike. Bring it down to ground zero, no matter what level you are, no matter how you're feeling today, no matter what bike you're riding, where you're riding from, we're gonna join all on that same page. Ground zero. Now add enough back on until it feels like you're riding on a smooth, flat road. This right here is our resistance one. Mo Ben, welcome. Hold that resistance one. Whatever pace you want to go right now, we have 30 seconds for you just to get used to it. Don't worry about your speed. Ask yourself, can you feel that flat road under the feet? Does it feel like the knees are loose? Or like you're cycling on air? If it does, bring it up. This is the foundation which we build everything else on. Now team, take a look down at the bottom of your app screen. You're gonna see a wheel with a number right in the middle of it. That is your RPM, AKA the current speed of your legs. We're gonna find yellow zone, my favorite starting point. We have a minute here. And as we push through this warm-up, I want you to think about bringing yourself onto the bike, into the room. Leave all of those distractions off over there. For the next 42 minutes, I don't want them in your mind. We can come back to them, I promise. Hold that yellow. Start to think about what made you click on today's session, about how you want to feel by the end of our session today. And that right there is the thought I want you to return to as we push through. 10 seconds at this pace, at this resistance. I think we're ready to turn it up a little bit. I want you to add some more resistance on. Say goodbye to that flat road and bring it up until it feels like a beach, like sand, or like gravel under the wheels. Hold that green zone. If it's feeling good, you can bring it to your yellow zone. We're gonna focus on that form. Super important in our long form sessions that we set up that form right at the beginning. I want you to push those heels towards the ground. Every time you rotate those pedals, those heels are gonna push. I want you to point those knees straight down that road in front of you. Don't let them start to drift out. Don't let them cross towards each other. Hold them right here. We're gonna brace the core. We're gonna relax the shoulders, relax the elbows, relax the grip. Finally, we're gonna relax the neck. Yes, team. 1 more minute to warm up. In this minute right here, we're gonna start to push that speed a little bit more. Holding our resistance too. I want you to find triple digits. 100 and over. If you need to drop off some of that resistance, you go for it. Yes, Mo Ben. Up there on my live leaderboard. Session number 4. Joining from Germany. I'm sorry, Mo Ben, my German is awful. Guten Tag. It's about as much as I can say. 20 seconds. Hold it, team. Jacko, welcome. Nearly there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow the feet. Yes, Jacko. Yes, Mo Ben. All my crew up on my team display. I may not be able to call you out by name, but me, Jacko, and Mo Ben are rooting for you the whole way through. Find that resistance 1 again. Find that flat road. Drop me that flame emoji if you're feeling warm at this point. Yes, team. You know what that means. Volume's going up. We're finding triple digits. We're gonna ease our way into today. We're starting off with a 2-minute round. Music is up. Mindset is on. Yes, Mo Ben. Yes, Jacko. For today's session, as with all of our endurance sessions, I said right at the beginning, this first 2/3, 3/4, depending on how you're feeling today, it's gonna feel pretty okay. That is the mark of our endurance game. However, this whole time we are setting up for that final third, for that final quarter, so that we can push through at that fatigue point. If you're new to endurance training, I've got a couple of tips for you. Number 1, your form. The whole way through, I'm gonna send off little reminders. If I say to push those heels down, I want you to bring that focus back to the feet. If you see this emoji right here, I want you to imagine there's a punch coming for your stomach and you're gonna hold in that core. Brace against that punch. Let's practice it, team. Bam. Hold in that core. Get that power. 30 seconds until the end of round 1. Yes, Mo. Nice, team. 15 seconds. We're gonna get a little rest, and we're not gonna stop the feet this time. We're just gonna slow them down. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow the feet. This brings me to rule number 2 for today's endurance game. Every time we rest, we're gonna keep the feet moving. You can take it as slow as you want, as long as we don't stop. Do we have a deal? Team, yellow zone. 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Drive back to that yellow. Yes, Mo. Yes, Jacko. Rule number 3. I want you to drop those emojis whenever you can, whenever you feel able. They are motivation in picture form, not just for you, but for your team riders too. So whenever you get a second, throw them out. We have 1 minute 25 to hold this pace. if you're like me and you struggle to kind of find that medium, if you like to go for that speed, for that strength, endurance is going to be an extra challenge for you. I'm here with you. We're going to make an effort to hold this yellow. And if you see me flying up to red zone when I shouldn't be, police it, team. Send me those emojis, tell me to come back down. 50 seconds. This is the beauty of Motosumo. We're all here as co-riders. 40 seconds. Nice, Jacko. Reminder to squeeze that core. That punch is coming. Feel free to get involved with that emoji too. If I'm sending it off, if it's been a while since we've had a core brace reminder, send one off whenever you think of it, team. Rest it down to slow those legs. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Release it off. Ooh. As we move through now, these rounds are going to start to get longer, or they're going to start to get heavier. How are we feeling, Mo? How are we feeling, Jacko? In zone at the beginning of our session. I have one more little rule for you. This rule is more of a game to keep us entertained. Team, before we find it, yellow zone this time. We have 3 minutes on that clock. Let's go for it. This game, if you've done this in any of my sessions before, I want to see perfect timing. I want to see perfect form. Jacko, Mo, on-demand crew. At any point, if you drop an emoji on the beat drop of a track, you have my eternal love and respect. It's way harder than it sounds. Nice, team. These resistance ones are looking awesome. You're already over 30 seconds through. Yes, Jacko. This is what I love Friday sessions. You can bring that Friday energy. As we finish off the week on an absolute high note, full of endorphins. Doesn't matter what your week's been like up till this point. You can turn it around before that weekend. You can start fresh. Yes, Mo. A minute and a half down. A minute and a half to go in this round. Team, you've already been going for 13 and a half minutes with no rest. Did that fly by? Or did that fly by? Yes, team. One minute to push. Keep driving through. Nice, Ben. Nice, Jacko. Hold that focus. We have 50 seconds. Nikolai, welcome. How's it going? We're here in our resistance one, Nikolai. We're pushing for yellow zone for 30 more seconds. I love it. Straight in with those emojis. We got that Friday vibe. 25 seconds. Nikolai, all you need to know right now, anytime we rest, we're keeping those feet moving. Rules for today's endurance game. We're all getting involved. 10 seconds. Get ready to slow it down. 3, seconds at whatever pace you want to find. Whatever pace you want to take for this rest. Work on that breathing. We are ready to take it up a notch. We're gonna find our resistance too. So I want you to add until that flat road feels like sand or feels like gravel. We have a minute and a half. Pushing to yellow. 3, 2, 1. Yes, team. We should at this point feel that difference with our new resistance. The body has got used to this resistance 1. So let's start to challenge it. Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Mo. Drive to that yellow. All my team display crew. Drive to that yellow. My on-demands. Drive to that yellow. 55 seconds. Come on, team, 40 seconds. You've absolutely smashed it so far. 30. We do it on repeat. 20. Get ready to rest. And you know, by rest, we mean slow those feet down. We keep moving for a full 30 seconds rest. 3, 2, 1. Slow. Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Mo. Yes, Jacko. Keep pushing through. How are we feeling? We've been driving around, singing songs way too loud because by this point in our session, we have nearly been going for a full 20 minutes with no rest. And that is the whole aim for this first half of our session. We're not going to drop it down. We're keeping this resistance too. Right where we were for that last round. For this next push, those timings are going to go up. We have a 5-minute round, team, and we're going to jump around those speeds a little bit. We're going to have some really slow rounds. We're going to have some nice fast rounds. We're starting out in our green zone. That 5-minute timer begins. Yes, team. Hold it here. Enjoy the slower pace. This round is all about that compound effort. It's going to stack up on top of those minutes that went before, underneath those minutes that are coming after, to make this 5 minutes a beautiful challenge on a Friday. Let's see those emojis. Let's do it. Remember, motivate yourselves. Motivate your team riders. Yes, team. Next push, we have 30 seconds. Yellow zone. In 3, 2, 1, push to yellow. Hold that same resistance. Let's see if you can add that little bit of speed. Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Ben. Yes, Jacko. Drop it back to green. 3, 2, 1. Slow those feet back down. Take a deep breath. Yes. Everyone, by this point, we feel that effort. Next push, we're finding yellow zone for 45 seconds this time. 3, 2, 1, drive to yellow. Our last round, our 30-second round. ourselves. This is just 15 seconds more, that's it. Yes, Friday riders. Even if you're joining us on that on demand and it's a Tuesday, doesn't matter. We bring that Friday energy. Friday is a state of mind, am I right? Send off those party emojis. Bring that speed and those good vibes. Bring all that optimism, no matter what day it is. Green zone. Send it back down. Yes, team. This is looking beautiful. We have 2 more minutes here in our resistance 2. We're gonna find yellow zone for the full 2 minutes. Drive it up. At this point, we want to shock that system. So I want you to hold yellow. Remember, you have options. You don't need to be up in those triples. You don't even need to be up above 95. You can hold it down at 90. As long as that RPM wheel is yellow, I'm happy. One minute to go. Come on, Nikolai. Come on, Jacko. Come on, Ben. I have a surprise for you all. At the end of the next 45 seconds, once this timer counts down, we're gonna get our first proper rest. We're gonna bring it down to fully stop the feet in 35 seconds. Nice, team. Hold it steady. You have 20 seconds to push. 10 seconds, that is it. We're gonna stop those feet in 3, in 2, in 1. Yes. Isn't that beautiful? Slow those feet all the way down. Take a full stop. Team, we are way over halfway through today's session. We have less than 20 minutes left of work. During this rest right here, make the most. Roll out those shoulders, relax the neck, take whatever movement your body tells you it needs. Yes, Jacko. Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Mo. How are we feeling? Let me know. I hope you can tell. There's some redness going on here. This is the goal for our endurance game. At this point, it starts to feel like we're doing that endurance. We're gonna find resistance 1, that flat road, ready for our next few pushes. Find it now. Get those feet moving again. Take a little moment to just let them build up. Maybe holding your green zone, maybe holding your yellow. Think about that form, we're gonna reset it. You know the drill. Pushing those heels to the floor. Bracing that core, that punch is coming. Brace against it. 10 seconds. We're gonna start to explore some different resistances now. We're gonna work on some hills, tagging this resistance 1 to our resistance 2, resistance 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Throughout this second half of our session, we're gonna get some rests, but they're not gonna be long. Team, add resistance. We're gonna find resistance 2. We're gonna hold a chilled yellow zone. 30 seconds. Yes, Nikolai. Push for that yellow, you've got it. Yes, Jacko. 10 seconds. Resistance 3. We're gonna add on now, bring it past this beach, past that sandy gravel. We're gonna add until it feels like sticky mud, like shallow water. And we're gonna hold our green zone for 45 seconds here. Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Jacko. Everyone, look at that RPM number. If you're over 85, I want you to add some more resistance. That is your legs asking you for more of a challenge. Let's give it to them. Double trouble in paradise. It is time for resistance 4. Let's take a deep breath. We're gonna add until it feels like the steepest hill that we can carry. We're gonna push to our blue zone. 50 to 70, 30 seconds until we rest it. This right here is that endurance element. Can we keep those feet moving? Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Jacko. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Full rest this time. We actually get to slow those legs. We get to breathe a little bit. How are we feeling, team? Right here is where that challenge is picking up. We're feeling those heavier resistances. We've come up that hill. We're gonna do my favorite little bit of training now. We're gonna drop back down that hill. Because this is endurance game, I'm gonna lengthen some of those rounds and I'm gonna add in some extra pushes. To start with, blue zone, resistance 4. We're here for a full minute, team. We've got it, 60 seconds. Raise that core as you push. Think about those endorphins. At this point, we have them. We just got to ride them through the final 14 minutes of work. That's it. Yes, team. We're already about half an hour into our session. Yes, Nikolai, keep adding that resistance. Those legs are super strong today. Meet that challenge. We're gonna get a quick rest. It's gonna be absolutely tiny, 15 seconds. Just enough time to breathe and to remove some resistance. In 3, 2, 1. During this rest, drop it down to resistance 3. We have a minute and 15 seconds holding that green zone. Find that thick, sticky mud. Team, we go in 3, in 2, in 1. Yes, Nikolai. Loving that green zone, keep it there. Yes, Jacko. 71, smashing it. You know what time it is. Core brace time. Brace it in, picture that punch. Imagine it. You're nice and safe on the other sides of your screens, but are we still to imagine it coming? Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Jacko. 20 seconds until we rest. Fight through this resistance. 3, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds this time. For this first 15, bring those feet to a full stop. Start to remove it until we find our resistance 2, our sand or gravel. And now bring in some slow pedals. This round is gonna be 2 minutes. Holding yellow, but you can be absolutely anywhere within that yellow zone. We go in 3, in 2, in 1. Now that we're at these lighter resistances, we have the mental bandwidth to send off those emojis. Let's get them out. Let's motivate ourselves. Motivate anyone joining, riding, or watching on demand. Yes, Nikolai. That is that point we have now. I'm right there with you. Yes, Jacko. Nikolai, keep pushing for that yellow. You've got it. Drive it up. Yes, team. A little bit of a shock to drive that speed back up, but doesn't it feel nice to be at a lighter resistance? Yes, team, 50 seconds. We're gonna get a recovery minute after this. From here, we're heading back to our rule from the beginning. Now that we're taking that rest, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep the feet spinning, whatever speed you wanna find, even if it is an absolute minuscule amount of movement. It counts. 10 seconds. Get ready to rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recuperate. You have a full minute here to catch that breath, to work on that form, or to reset all of those goals that we're going to use to carry us to that finish line. Speaking of finish line, team, guess what? We are less than 10 minutes, way less than 10 minutes, 8 minutes in fact, away from our finish line. Right here at Motosumo, that means we get those purple lights. Is it really an endurance game if you can get your words out by the end of it? Nuh-uh. We're like this every time at this point. But these purple lights, I want you to look at them. And I want you to think about how far you've come. Take a little look back behind you. See that whole road stretching back, all of those challenges. That full first 25 minutes without any rest. These final few minutes are gonna be easy. Team, we're here in our resistance 1. We're here in that flat road. We have 2 minutes on the clock. And I'm gonna get you to push for some speed here. Triple digit yellows to begin. In 3, in 2, in 1. We are at that final challenge. Those final few pushes in our very last round that are gonna be the culmination of today's efforts. Yes, Nikolai. Yes, Jacko. Push for those triples. 100 and over. I want you to try and hold it. energy that you put in. This is the bit where you now get to take that energy back out, away with you in endorphin form. The more we put in, the more we get out. I know it's a cliche, but it's true. Hold those triples. In 20 seconds time, we're gonna go for a speed push. We're gonna push to red zone. That can be anywhere between 110 and 120. If you're going over 123, I want you to add some more resistance. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Red zone. Find that bit of speed. Find that challenge and step right up to it. 10 seconds until we slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow those feet down. Whatever pace you want to go, whatever movement you want to take. Yes, Nikolai, you smashed that speed. Yes, Jacko, you absolutely smashed that too. Yes, Jacko. This is that point in the session where I start to see a lot of this emoji. I start to see a lot of this emoji right here. Yes, team. Hold that resistance 1. Hold that flat road. Adjust as you need. Find that yellow zone. From here, we have 4 minutes of constant movement. It's gonna be chilled in places, fast in places, and strong in places. We're gonna use this to send us off into the rest of the day. Hold that yellow for now. 40 seconds to keep it there.
Wake up, baby, all the stars are shining bright.
Core brace team. On that note, push those heels down.
Look at them all night. Just keep holding me, don't let me go. Everything's so magical. All I need is you tonight.
In 15 seconds, we find our red zone. For a 30-second push, I want you to hold it. In 4, 3, 2, 1, red zone. 110 to 120, all the way up. 20 seconds to hold. Yes, Jacko. Yes, Nikolai, keep pushing. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it back to yellow. Let those feet slow. But your challenge here is not to let them drop the whole way. No matter how much they want to. And I know they do at this point. You know why? Because mine do too. Jacko, at this point, I want to congratulate you on session number 50. What a milestone. Joining us from the States, Nikolai. Session 33. Joining us from Romania. Yes, Nikolai. Bring it down to green. Hold that resistance 1 for now. I want you to get used to this pace. Somewhere 70 to 90. We have a minute and a half left of challenge. We're going to gradually add our resistance on. Holding the screen the whole time. Bring it up to your resistance 2. That sand or gravel. That beautiful beach underneath the wheels. This green should feel doable, but tough at this point. Even in our resistance 2. Jacko, you feeling powerful? Nikolai, you feeling all that power too? I hope so, because we're gonna find resistance 3 to finish this off. Find that thick, sticky mud or that shallow water. Hold that green zone. You have 42 seconds until we drop it down for our cool down. 30 seconds. Just one foot in front of the other, all the way to that finish line. 20. You've come this far, team. Don't let it drop now. 10 seconds.
We got time, but no money.
5,
But there ain't
4,
nobody stopping us.
3, 2,
We got bills,
1.
but no dollars.
Drop it down.
But now we don't
Yes,
really give
team.
up. No, we don't
Start to
really
lose
give
that
up.
resistance on your bike. And you can keep those feet moving. Super slow, super gentle. Woo. This is the only emoji that's appropriate right now. You smashed it. My absolute champion live riders. All my team display. Smashing it over there. All my on-demand riders. Smashing it out in the future. Send through those emojis now. Send them through as a celebration of your effort today. As a celebration of everything all your co-riders put into. Yes, Nikolai, my favorite emoji. Slow those feet. Team, we have a couple of minutes now just to stretch out a little bit, to release off the legs, and to send you off into the rest of your day feeling amazing. We're gonna reach those arms up, bringing those feet to a full stop. Reach it up overhead. Stretch that right foot towards the floor. Bend to the left. Stretch the left foot down. Bend it to the right. Reach those arms forwards. Round through the shoulder blades. Push the hands away. One last one for the arms. Reach the palms to the sky. Pull the arms all the way back behind you. Push the chest forwards. Now bring the hands to the handlebars. Bring it up out of your seat. We're gonna push the heels to the floor and stretch the back of the body. Nikolai, Jacko, thank you so much for your energy today. Thank you for joining us for this live ride. And if you are joining on demand or on team display, and you haven't joined a live ride in a while, or maybe you've never joined a live ride, this is your sign to join this week. Come and join us all throughout the week with all kinds of sessions. Riding live is the absolute best way to get that encouragement from all your teammates, from us instructors, from every single bit of the app. Opposite foot in front. Remember, you can keep up with everything we're up to over on all our socials. You can find me, Longevity Lottie, on Instagram. Drop me a message anytime. Or you can join our Facebook community through Facebook or straight through the app. You can write to us at any point. Let us know how you're doing after this session. Jacko, Nikolai, this has been so much fun. Huge love, and I'll see you soon. Happy Friday.